Hi, it's Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts. Today I'm going to show you how to whip joint locks. Most people do joint locks standard, right? We just put them on. But sometimes you're not in a position or you need someone to loosen up and maybe you got to add a little snap to them. So we all know how to do this, where we go in and just put a standard joint lock on, right? Everyone knows how to do that. But sometimes you end up in an arm and you go to do it and you lose it. So instead of fighting it and trying to grip it for dear life, sometimes if you want to set it up to go to the next one, all you want to do is you lose it, you want to just snap it a little bit. So if you watch this, there's like a wave to it, right? So I'm taking my hand and I'm just throwing my hand. So sometimes I'll aim it into his face, like that. I'll put it down, I look right away, you see how like that makes it easier. So if I grab it and I stop it, instinctively what he's going to do is he's going to tense and he's going to fight me, and then I'm going to have to struggle for it. But if we are already in motion, I can just wave it, right? You start moving things, shaking them. You'll be amazed how many times you end up in nice things. So how you learn this is you take your partner nicely to start, and all you want to do is just like crack a towel, like that, right? You take it maybe across his body like this. See the grip I have? Cross, like that, and snap it. Now I'm not being real violent about this. If I wanted to really snap it, there'd be a lot of whip from my body like I was throwing a baseball. So there'd be like a lot of snap, and I'd be really trying to torque him and watch his neck snap back. When you do this, what you're looking for is the next available target. So as I snap him, he's going to go off balance. See the structure he's in there? Right away, look, I can go into something because he's off balance. The worst thing I can do with a joint lock is fight him while he's solid and strong here. But if I can just wave something, then it gets a lot easier. If I can wave it, right now, sometimes that opens it up. Also, sometimes I find when people, you grab them and they tense up, if you just shake them a little bit, it'll actually loosen up and they won't know why. Because that's not the response they're expecting. The response they're expecting is he tightens and I tighten and we get into a pissing contest and we see who's stronger. But if I don't do that, and now we go into something else, it works a lot better. I find the same thing when he grabs me too. You know, sometimes if I just shake it a little bit, like this, which is the other way. I mean, we've gone over this one before. I could just go into the tension and try and use it. But sometimes I don't want to do that. Sometimes I just want to wave it a little bit and then find what I have. So remember, you just want to take this thing and just wave it like this, comfortably. Again, be careful on your partners when you first start. You overdo this, you really jar them pretty good. And then later what you'll learn is how to kind of move them back and forth, take their position, take them sideways or down, try and shake them away. And all this stuff leads into everything else. So, slow. Nice easy wave, snap the hands, and then look for the opportunities.